We are going to talk about the acceptance of critics and conflict resolution for a little bit, and then we're going to go upstairs to play a game concerning both of these matters. And so, at first, we'd like to ask you, what do you think of us? I mean, yes, I'm Zeynep Özden and he's Emre Çakman, just like Emine has told. So what do you think of us, either by looking at these pictures or looking at us? I mean, what kinds of adjectives can you use for us just by looking at first sight? I mean, we had some examples like these.
Alcoholic, yes.
Like ugly, Oriental, cool, ugly, or bohemian, or what?
No, the second is yoginess, it's just yoga.
Yes, he's the yoginess.
Actor, right?
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Huh?
Actor.
Okay. You can tell
But
something
only
other than
looking
his...
at the picture.
Yeah, only
But
looking
how,
at the picture.
How you can know he's an actor?
Nobody
Okay.
normally.
Okay. That is okay.
There are two options.
Okay.
They are actors or they are clients.
Or they are crazy.
Okay.
So, any other idea other than those that we have predicted? Okay. Anyway, yeah, there's a little mix up there, but I'm an actress and drama teacher in this high school, and I'm happy. And he's also an actor and a drama teacher, and he's also happy. Happy to meet you, happy to be here, and happy to act, and happy to be in the theater. So we want to talk about I want to say this is our point of view. I mean, two theater makers' point of view for this subject, for conflict resolution and for acceptance of critics and the immigrant matter. It's no. I know that you're professionals. I mean, like sociologues and psychologists and all. We're just theater makers, and we're looking at these subjects from that point of view. We want to open the subject of labeling at first sight. I mean, we do label people when we see them. As soon as we see them, we do think something about them. And there are some data we use for them. These are just the first 6 of them that came to our minds, like just in a second. Appearance, nationality, clothes, attitude, skin color for sure, and wealth. For example, we thought of an example after 9/11, when we see a person who is from Afghanistan, we suddenly think of him not badly in a bad manner, but think of him the possibility of being a terrorist or something like that, for what he looks like and all. So we would like to ask you, what do you think? What do Americans think of Turkish people? Who they think we are, for example?
Why Americans?
It's just
No, American
We're
here.
not Americans.
no, yeah,
We're
okay.
also
You know,
labeling
it's just an example. I mean, do you have an idea?
Yes, what you mentioned is an option. They think about 9/11
Okay, yeah.
because of the religion. I believe
Yeah.
so.
They think about us that we are also potential criminals. Yeah, okay. Because they give us the visas hardly, and they
Don't ask. Kind of like.
and all. Yes, you're right. But we
Not only for church.
Yeah. They think that there are all deserts in the country, and we ride by camels from city to city. And we are like ultimate prayers, and we pray 5 times a day and all. And we look like Arab people. Our skin color is like Arab people. They say to us, "You don't look like a Turkish people at all." So they have prejudices like this. And we asked ourselves, what do Turkish people think of Turkish people? Who do we think we are? And do you have any clue?
One question. I don't know. It's so cosmopolitan, actually.
I mean, of course, in a certain point of view, not very intellectual point of view, but just like the society thinks. Yeah, okay. We think like we're the champions of the world, and we're the conquerors of the bean, and we're really strong and we can do everything.
Yes, absolutely.
They are all, of course, prejudices and just in first sight. And we asked ourselves, what do Europeans think of Turkish people? There are 9 million of Turks in Europe, you know better than us. And we asked us about this question.
I think you should ask them.
Yes.
In Greece there are no Turks. So I cannot answer.
Okay,
Maybe
yes.
Germany can ask.
Yeah.
Reply.
I in Italy. Okay, sure.
In Germany. All in Germany.
I'm not sure.
Of course, the answer has a joke inside it, so.
But I think that the Europeans are thinking about the religion. That's what they
Religion,
think.
yeah.
That because they're Islam, there's something else. That's all.
The European community is like a Christian club.
Yeah, exactly.
It is.
We talked about it when we're preparing this. We came
But
to
of course-
conclusion.
Sorry, but of course also they think about how many people are in this country and how can they invade financially.
Yeah, exactly. And what do the Turks do in European Union normally as a profession is making döner really, and taxi driver for generally, and they are the first professions
I'm
that
making
comes to
clothes as
mind.
well.
Making clothes as well, yes. But they have certain professional
Orientation.
criteria, and they do that only because it's like it's like a label also. We thought.
Maybe for France, it's because we've got also the people from the north of Africa.
Yeah.
French people really make the difference between Turkey and the people from the north of Africa. Because we know, most of the people, they know the difference. Like the fact that in your country, the religion is not so, was not so strong as probably in countries like Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia. This is something for sure that the people from France knows.
That's because I think there are many Turks and also many people from Africa, right?
Yeah. North of Africa, which is.
Yeah.
We have
That-
as well
that's-
a lot of people from Africa, but this is another story.
Yeah.
In
Germany, there are a lot of Turkish students that are that came in the second or third generation, and they're quite as other Germans.
German.
They're going to study, and they're
Like Germans.
No, I said that.
they're in two
It's
They
normal.
have two cultures.
It's normal.
Yes, they have two cultures, and it's quite
All
interesting.
nations
But I had
like this.
a lot of students. I know a lot of students.
And that's why, as you said, I don't know your name, but
Cedric.
Cedric. That's why we asked about the Americans
Yes.
at first, because Europe is more aware of the Turkish fact, but Americans doesn't know. Some Americans doesn't know even where Turkey is.
Or the only thing they know many years ago was about a film that was very known
Yeah.
around the world.
Yeah,
And it was probably the Midnight Express, which was the worst publicity for the country for years.
Yeah.
Many people were afraid of coming here because of this film.
It's true.
Midnight Express.
Midnight Express.
Alan Parker.
It's very famous. Everybody
Yes.
knows. I don't know.
Everybody.
You don't know?
Obviously.
No, I don't know.
You don't know?
It's a beautiful and frightening film.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Midnight Express.
For a long time,
Alan Parker, who used to be very famous in the 90s, he did Midnight Express, he did as
It
well
was the
Bird.
success of the film, I
He had
think.
two or three very well-known films.
Mhm. The film wanted to place the others' mind a Turkey idea, and it's succeeded. So it was a successful film, I think, for that reason.
But he did Mississippi Burning as well, which was the
Yeah.
fight against racism in America, so it was not so focused on a country.
Not at all.
50 years ago.
Yeah.
More or less.
Mhm.
15.
It was in the 80s or 90s.
It was the 80s, I think.
1978.
78.
Imagine
70.
the effect of
I was 2 years old.
I wasn't born yet.
We were born either. So, last one is what do Turkish people think of European Union? What do we imagine? How do we imagine the European Union? Any clues again?
self-confidence, for example.
Self-confidence,
And,
yes.
Possibilities for education,
Education.
security.
And being rich.
For sure.
Yeah, for
How you update this information? What is the old one?
Okay. This is what we think European Union is. Somebody making cheese for us and and the mountains and
Happiness.
we are happy and rich.
It's nice because it isn't the European Union, it's Switzerland.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not
It is
the European
not
Union.
Yes.
Yes.
People don't know.
Yes, that's what I wanted to point
Yes,
out. Switzerland is not
Okay.
part of the European Union.
Okay, yeah.
But we think so. At the end, nothing changed.
Yeah, we think that Switzerland is also in the European Union. Yeah.
It's European now.
Yeah. Okay.
They are clever guys.
So we thought there are no escapes from these labels. When you are, especially a foreigner, you are really more open to labels. We thought of some proverbs, some sayings in our language that labels also a whole bunch of society. We have a saying like, if I get it, let me be an Arab. You really mistold the situation, and I don't have a clue what you're talking about. So I say, let my skin color change if I understand something. Let me be an Arab, and being an Arab is really a bad thing for us. when we comment about this saying, and you just told it really badly. That means that. And also we have another saying, yes, to feel French. When in a situation you feel like a foreigner, like you understand anything, we say, I felt French. I don't know why, and there's nothing binded with really being a French or Arab with these
I
sayings.
feel a stranger.
I feel a stranger, yes, I feel a stranger. I don't have a clue. We made some research and it's all Greek to me in English, the same saying. It's all Greek to me.
In Germany, we say speak Spanish.
Spanish, yeah. Yeah.
In Italy, we say you are talking in Turkish.
Really nice. So every culture has.
You're saying about Chinese, this is Chinese to me.
Yeah, this is Chinese.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what you should really say.
But we also say that we're getting mad as such a
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
we're getting very ugly.
Yeah.
So we get to
I didn't get the first saying. Could you
Yeah.
please explain once again?
Okay. Can you please?
Is I didn't like this. There is something which I really couldn't understand,
Yes.
and I'm asking to the people. I'm telling the people who against me that if I get it, let me be Arab. I couldn't understand anything what you are talking about. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm not. So being an Arab is a bad thing. I'm not an Arab, and I don't have a clue what you're talking about. So if I get it, let me be an Arab. It's like.
So I didn't understand, so I won't be Arab.
Yes,
Something
that's.
like that.
If I don't understand, I'm not sure.
So the
No.
Arab is this stupid guy?
No.
The stranger. The stranger, the bad guy.
Stranger and dark colored guy.
And that's the Arab is not in that point. It's just about stranger. It's about being a bad person. You know,
Maybe,
yeah. I mean, not as a person, but generally, the Turkish community doesn't like Arab. So because of if I get it, let me be Arab. I couldn't understand anything, so I couldn't be Arab too. Something like that.
So that was what we were talking about actually for a week. It's not really related to the concept of being an Arab or being French or being Greek or anything. It's just the labels, and throughout history, people thought of people as something. They labeled them, and then these proverbs, these sayings came up. That's it. So we came to this question, as you all very well know, and according to Oxford Dictionary, it's a person who comes to live permanently in a foreign country. Here comes our profession. I mean, we are theater makers, and we really thought these two subjects really parallel, because when a student comes to study theater, when a student comes on stage for the first time, he is like a person who came to a foreign country, because he or she doesn't know the language, and he doesn't get the clue what's going on, and he doesn't know anybody, and he has to do things that he not used to do before on stage. So it's a whole new world, and when you come on stage, you need to stay away from your old habits, old traditions, and you need to be human only to communicate each other. We came to again, thinking of theater, we all have some bricks, some walls around us, and it's more open. You're more open, not more open. Yes, we have a wall around us, and we think that we are excluded on stage or when we come to a country to live permanently. We feel excluded. We feel like nobody. We're like nobody because we have known and learned many things, and now we know nothing on stage and or other situation. We have the cultural chaos. We believed something. We had some beliefs, but they're all gone now. And alienation. You're the only Martian on Earth, and everybody looks at you, and you're alone and all, and anxiety, all, and then a whole brick is formed. We need to, as teachers, as drama teachers, see the human inside. We try to see the human inside, and to break down the wall is not a destructive action, and we think the person shouldn't slaughter himself with critics. He needs to understand the critic. He needs to listen, and to listen, he needs to break down his wall, and they're all related. We came to conclude that self-criticism with self-acceptance only leads to improvement. So once a person accepts who he is really, then road to improvement is open, and that's also being open to critics. They're just related. And there is just one more subject which is very important for also theater, empathy. We always ask the students, what would you do if you were him? So if one person starts to think in that way with empathy, it's really more easier to communicate and to tell something to each other. Yes, our presentation here is over. If you want, we can have 10 minutes of recess and then we can meet upstairs. Or if you don't need a recess, we can
Go there.
Go there.
Go there.
Yeah, go there.
Okay.
I mean,